Alright, I'm going to go over some of the electrical wiring on the Ryca CS-1. Here is the tailpiece and the brake light wiring. So this is an older bike, but the newer bikes are very similar. So here I'm just showing a close-up of the bullet connectors that we attach to the factory wiring harness. As you can see on this one, it's the green, red, and black. This is actually the stop lamp and the tail lamp and the ground for the brake light. And these are the turn signals, the orange and the yellow. Now I'm just showing you here on the wiring diagram. On the older bike, see the yellow goes to the green. Here's a still image. The yellow goes to the green, the orange goes to the black, and the two grounds from the turn signals aren't used. And then the other three, the green, red, and black, attached to the original brake light wiring. So here's another close-up, the orange and the yellow on the turn signals. And then on the other three, the brake light and tail light and ground are here on the tail light itself. These, again, aren't used. Those two grounds, the two black ones coming off the turn signals, are not used because it's grounded all as one unit. I just want to give you some close-up shots. Here's the connectors coming up through the battery boxes, through the battery box. Here's the original solenoid computer and the solenoid connection, which is obviously not being used. And just kind of give you an idea where to place those. Make sure you run all your wiring below the frame. Here, as you can see, all my wiring is tucked and zip tied below the frame. It's real important so the new gas tank can fit over the frame. Here's a shot of the tack and the speedo wiring. Now, it's important that you attach the black and the reds together from the tack and the speedo. If you run them over here to the coil, this is the easiest way to mount it. The green wire goes to the negative on the coil. The red and the blue get attached together, and I'm running them here to the horn circuit. Now, on the older bikes, the horn circuit is orange and black. That's the one you want to attach it to, and then the green wire is not being used off the horn circuit. On the newer bikes, the wire you would connect to would be the black and red wire, and the blue and black would not be used. So again, here's the power to the tack, blue and red wires together, attached to the horn circuit. And here's the black wire from the tack and the speedo, attached to the screw on the frame. I'm just grounding it right there to that screw. And then the green wire goes to the negative side of the tack. And the other side of the tack is just the tack wire. Nothing else gets attached to that. So I have it cleanly routed right here. Horn wire, tack, green wire, ground wire, and then it just runs right up to the speedo and tack. Very simple, very clean, and super easy to do. I heat shrink them together, but you solder the red and blacks together, and you should be all set on that. So when I say attaching the red and blacks together, I don't mean literally together. I mean the red goes to the red with the speedometer, and the black goes with the black on the tachometer. So the powers get connected together, and the grounds get connected together off the speedo and tack, and then routed down here. Now the reason the blue and the red are together right here in this image is because one is lamp on and one is power on. You can just attach them together because the bike doesn't have a lamp circuit. So as soon as you turn the key on, it's going to turn the gauge's lights on. So here's a close-up image of those shots of the red and the blue attached together, coming down to the power off the horn, the green going to the negative on the coil, and the black being grounded. So once again, to recap, just to make that sure that's very clear, the gauges, the red wires on the gauges get attached together, and the black wires on the gauges get attached together. Not all four together at once. The two reds get attached together and go down as power. Two blacks get attached together and go down as a ground. All right, I just want to make sure that's very clear so nobody attaches all their red and blacks together. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more and enjoy your CS1. Thanks.